Hello everyone, so today we will present our presentation for education philosophy. In this presentation, we will cover three main parts that are very important for understanding the role of teachers in shaping students' learning and awareness. The first part is an ethical case study where we will present a scenario involving a teacher who faced an ethical challenge in the classroom. We will carefully analyze the situation and explain two ethical issues according to the Code of Ethics for Malaysian teachers to help us understand how ethical principles guide a teacher's decision and action in real-life situation. The second part is focused on an environmental education activities. Here, we will discuss a learning activities designed to develop students' awareness of environmental protection and encourage them to practice simple recycling habits in their daily lives. We will also explain the teacher's role, how ethics come into play during the activities, and what outcomes we expect from students after participating in it. Finally, in the reflection part, we will connect the dots between the ethical case study and the environmental activities. We will explore how teaching not only supports students' learning but also strengthen their environmental awareness, showing the relationship between professional conduct, teaching practice, and student development. By the end of this presentation, we hope you will have a clear understanding of how teachers can uphold ethics in their profession while encouraging students to become responsible and aware individuals in society.
Part A. The situation is Puan Razlina is a Form 5 Malay language teacher at a Daily Secondary School. She teaches students from various socio-economic backgrounds. While conducting a presentation project assessment, she faced two ethical challenges. In this situation, teachers need to make decisions that are fair, protect student welfare, and maintain academic integrity. Our first ethic issue is fairness and sympathy. The situation, a student Kamal was unable to complete the assignment. Kamal had to help his family with their business of the school. Kamal's mother pleaded for additional marks due to their family financial difficulty. So challenges is Puan Razlina feel sympathy toward Kamal's situation. However, giving extra marks without academic justification could affect fairness toward other students, create precipitation for favoritism, and reduce trust in the assessment system. According to the Malaysian Teacher Code of Ethics, teachers must treat all students fairly. Assessment must be based on student effort and actual achievement. And third, teacher should not misuse their authority to give advantage to certain individuals. So the possible action, give an extension of time for Kamal to complete the assignment, provide additional guides of the school, and third, clearly explain the assessment criteria to all students. So the conclusion is, teacher must show empathy without neglecting the principle of fairness. And second, a fair and transparent approach help maintain the integrity of the teaching profession. For two ethical issues is academic integrity and honesty. The situation is a student Ruby copied the presentation content from the internet, but Ruby did not state the sources for reference. When reprimanded, Ruby claimed that many of her classmates were doing the same thing. So the challenges is the action is considered plagiarism. If ignored ponderously, it will damage academic integrity. It is unfair to students who complete their work honestly, and it may create a culture of dishonesty in learning. According to the Malaysian Teacher Code of Ethics, teacher must nurture the value of honesty, trustworthiness, and integrity. Assessment must be conducted transparently and ethic. Possible action can Parazina do is explain to Ruby about plagiarism, give her the opportunity to correct the assignment, and third, explain to the class the importance of cheaty sources. The conclusion is teacher must uphold academic integrity while guiding students to learn from their mistakes. And second, this approach helps develop students who are honest and responsible. So the overall conclusion, teachers often face ethical dilemmas in the assessment progress. Two important principles that must be maintained are fairness toward all students, academic integrity and learning. And second, academic integrity and learning. By following the Malaysia Teacher Code of Ethics, teacher can make decisions that are fair, transparent, and professional.
So next, we will move on to the part B. In this part, we will explain a step-by-step of how the activities will be carried out, including the objective, materials needed, procedures, and how it helps promote environmental awareness among students while reflecting ethical teaching practice. This recycling activities is designed to help the primary school students to understand the importance of protecting the environment through simple recycling practice. The activities use several basic teaching materials and learning aids to make the lesson more engaging and meaningful for students. So before starting the lesson, the teachers will prepare several teaching materials and learning aids. These include pictures of a polluted environment and a clean environment, real recyclable items such as plastic bottles, newspaper, and tin cans, and 3 boxes labeled plastics, paper, and metals. In addition, the teacher prepares small piece of papers or worksheet for the reflection activities at the end of the lesson. All material used must be clean and safe so that students can handle them comfortably during the activity. So the first step of the activity is to introduce the importance of clean environment. The teacher will show 2 pictures, one picture showing a polluted place and another showing a clean and healthy environment. Students will be asked which place they prefer and why. This discussion encourages students to think about the environmental cleanliness and the impact of pollution. The teacher will listen respectfully to every answer and encourage all students to participate. Through these steps, students begin to understand why protecting the environment is important. The second step focuses on understanding recycling. The teacher displays several real objects such as plastic bottles, a newspaper, and a tin can. Students are divided into small groups and asked to discuss whether these items can be recyclable. Each group then shares their answers with the class. The teacher guides the discussion and explains the meaning of recycling as well as the common recyclable materials such as plastics, paper, and metal. These steps help students to develop knowledge about recycling while also improving their communication skills through group discussion.
The third step is the recycling sorting activity. The teacher placed 3 label boxes in class. plastic, paper, and metal. Each group of students receive several mixed waste items that are clean and safe. Students work together to sort the items into the correct box according to their material types. During the activity, the teacher monitor the student, ensure safety and encourage cooperation among group members. The teacher also provided positive feedback to motivate the student. Through this hands-on activity, students learn how to identify and separate recyclable material correctly. The final step is reflection and conclusion. Students are given a small piece of paper and asked to write one simple action they can take to practice recycling at home, such as separating plastic bottle of reusing paper. Some students may volunteer to share their idea with the class. The teacher then summarizes the main point of the lesson and reminds students that everyone can play a role in protecting the environment through recycling. In conclusion, this recycling activity helps students understand environmental responsibility through simple and practical steps. By using appropriate teaching materials, engaging discussion, and hands-on activity, students are able to learn the concept of recycling and apply it in their daily life.
Hello, my name is Krisla Elrijek. Now I will present the reflection part of our assignment. Based on the ethical case study, we can see that professional ethics in teaching play a very important role. It not only shapes student character but also ensures that learning is fair and effective. For example, in Kamal's case, the teacher showed empathy by understanding his family situation. At the same time, the teacher provides fair support like giving extra time to complete the assignment. This approach maintains fairness for all students because no one is given an unfair advantage. It also helps students feel supported without compromising the rules or assessment standard. In Ruby's case, plagiarism is addressed. This teaches students the importance of honesty and responsibility in their work. By explaining why plagiarism is wrong, the teacher encourages students to complete assignment on their own and properly cite sources. This helps build integrity and prepares students for future learning. Moving on to the environmental education activities, activities like recycling allow students to learn by doing. They develop skills such as responsibility, teamwork, communication, and awareness of environmental issues. For instance, sorting plastic, paper, and metal into the correct boxes allows students to actively practice what they learn and understand the impact of their action. Ethical teaching combined with such activities also support holistic development as stated in the Falsafah Pendidikan Kebangsaan. This includes physical, intellectual, social, and moral development, ensuring students grow in all aspects of life, not just academically. Overall, teachers who apply ethics and interactive teaching method help students become more responsible, balanced, and knowledgeable individuals. By combining ethical guidance with hands-on learning activities, students not only gain knowledge but also learn important values that they can apply in their daily lives, such as caring for the environment, working together, and being honest. This demonstrates that Ethical teaching and engaging learning methods are essential for preparing students for the future.